everybody, welcome back to the channel. I want to welcome those who are new. If you like this video and what you see and what you hear, please consider subscribing and don't forget to thumbs up this video. And welcome back to those who continue to tune in from week to week. So the day has finally arrived. I have been talking about these things, new products launching and everything, and today is the day that I get to go over everything with you. But for the members, those who are members of So Natural Dane, I don't talk about it often, but consider joining the membership. They have known about these products and seen them for a little while now, and heard me talking about them and the whole process and everything, and so yeah, consider joining, being a member of So Natural Dane. The join button is down below. But today, let me get everything situated. I am coming today with an exciting announcement. For those who are new, the first thing I want to talk about is this is all about BHM Pattern Designers Sewing Challenge. And what is that? For those who are new to the channel, BHM Pattern Designers Sewing Challenge is Black History Month Pattern Designers Sewing Challenge, which will be throughout the month of February. That is Black History Month in the United States. And so this is the 7th year. The focus and goal of the sewing challenge is to sew something up from a Black pattern designer. But first, I will go ahead and put timestamps in this video. So this first half will be all about the products, product launch, all of that good stuff, and then in the second half will be all about the sewing challenge, the rules. And one of the things before I jump into it, I have help. I have invested in and hired some help, someone that I am paying to help run things over the years as So Natural Dane continues to evolve and different things, aspects of it continues to grow. I have recognized, yeah, girl, you need some help. And so this investment I am happy to do. I want to first shout out Miss Lisa of the Threads Room. I will pop up her picture. If you are not following her on Instagram, definitely follow her. Thank you, Lisa. We've had a couple sessions. She already know everything that's going on, and so Lisa, thank you. But I did end up hiring some help this year, so it will make some of these things a little bit more smooth. And if you happen to send a DM or something through BHM Pattern Designers, the Instagram page, which you should be following and you must be following in order to enter the sewing challenge, at least to have your make count towards the sewing challenge, you will have to follow BHM Pattern Designers Instagram page. But you may get a response from her. That will be the person who is probably responding, posting, reposting, different things of that nature. So yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. But let's get into it. So that you all know, for those who have been following on the channel, I have been talking about new product launch was coming up, and I have some exciting things coming up in 2025. 2025 is now here, and it's during this time of the year that I usually do launches or the pre-launch right before February starts. One, this gives me the opportunity, if I'm going to launch something, which I have not launched anything since 2023. I think that was when I held the in-person event in 2023 here in Texas. And so that was the last time I launched any new products. It was my last batch of garment labels. But this is the time of the year when I announce all of that. I go over the rules and all of that of entry for the sewing challenge, and I give you suggestions for Black pattern designers. And yeah, so you're going to get all of that in this video. So without further ado, let's get into the product. So why these products? I have said many times on my channel, anything that I sell on my website is things that I personally use or that I curate that I think is unique enough that I would like to offer through So Natural Dane online. And so you've seen that over the years. Mostly it started out with fabric, and then I learned not my lane, and so I pushed that over to Spoonflower. So you can get custom fabric designs that I do offer through Spoonflower. All of that is linked on the website. But then it was the garment labels, and that went really well for a little while. But I don't know if it was the style or what, that somewhere along the line that kind of died down, and I was noticing I had more inventory than I thought I should. And so you all know I did a big mystery bag offload of those in around the holidays, around Black Friday, somewhere around there. So all of those are gone, right, except for one pack, but I think I'm just gonna I know what I'm gonna do with that. But anyway, so these products I feel are unique, not something I have necessarily seen out in the marketplace. And not to say that they're not out there, don't get me wrong, but what I have seen. And because I have so many designs, you all know I've talked about this, everything from my garment labels to my fabric were created with my designs. These are things I personally design, working with a graphic designer. Let's be clear. I have a graphic designer, illustrator that I've been working with for years. She works with me in this business and in another business. She knows my thoughts when I send sketches and whatnot. She knows how to bring those things to life. Or when I'm describing something, she's like, I know exactly what you mean. Yes, love her. Alicia, if you're watching, thank you. But anyway, so these are all things different items that I wanted to bring out here into the marketplace, and I am excited about them. I pray and hope that you are as well. And so the first thing I want to say is everything that you see this is pre-sale. This is pre-sale launching, because it will take time to put these into production and get them turned around and shipped out to you. So what does that mean? That means, I'm going to read verbatim, placing a pre-order means you're receiving a product before it's officially available for immediate shipment. This allows you to secure the items in advance and be among the first to receive them once they are ready to ship. Typically, pre-orders involve an estimated waiting period. So what is the waiting period? This one will be 2 to 3 weeks. So after you place your order, it will be 2 to 3 weeks after that, which you then should get your shipping notification and everything gets shipped out to you. So, drum roll please, let's get into it. Why don't we just start out with what I have on? This is, so for those who don't know, most of you do know, I am hosting an in-person multi-day luxury sewing retreat here in Texas. And so in their goodie bags, and the retreat people have already seen this, so I'm not spoiling anything for them. They've actually already seen these first 2 items I'm going to share with you, because they're getting them as part of their goodie bag goodies. But there is a retreat t-shirt this year, and so I wanted to offer, there were a few people that DM'd that couldn't make it to the retreat but was interested if a retreat t-shirt was coming out, if I will be offering it to the general public for people outside of those going to the retreat. And I'm like, okay, sure. I don't know that I really thought about that, at least not all the way through. I probably eventually came around to that, but no, this is several people that reached out and was like, can you make sure you open that up to everybody? And so here it is. I am going to stand up. I have it on. It says Luxury Sewing Retreat, BHM Pattern Designers. And I am wearing, just so let me see if I can back up so you can see me. I am wearing a 2X. If you can tell, it's nice and comfortable. It's super soft. It is, as you can see, it's the dolman sleeve, so that's how the sleeves look. And then it has a curved hem, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love the fit, love the design. And so it is available for you to order. Now, the only thing, I think I said I'm wearing a size 2X. The only thing with this product is only available until February 28th. So you can go ahead and place your order now 2 to 3 weeks you'll get it. So as the month goes on, but you will only have up until February 28th to even purchase this shirt. And so again, I'm wearing a size 2XL. The only thing, unfortunately, for this shirt and this design of shirt, it only goes up to a 4XL. So what I do have on the website, when you see the website, you'll see it starts from a small or extra small. I can't remember, but I know it goes up to a 4XL. And I have a size chart that's approximate that, you know, if you, because this is a wider scoop neck, as you can tell, some people like shirts like this up to be a little oversized so they can drop one side off on their shoulder and kind of wear it different ways, different things like that. So keep that in mind if you do want to size up, you know, the type of look that you're going for. And so, but yeah, that was the only thing, that these only go up to a 4XL. And so that is what will be available on the website. Okay, now this next thing, the ladies at the retreat absolutely loved when they saw this. Again, this item is only available until February 28th, but you can get it. You can get it. This is, again, the retreat people already seen this because it's going in their goodie bags. But we have the Luxury Sewing Retreat 15-ounce mug. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Isn't she beautiful? And she has a maroon handle and maroon inside, 15 ounces. Absolutely, of course, you'll be able to see more pictures and whatnot on the website. And okay, don't laugh at me, but for social media, sidebar, sometimes people just paint the one finger because that's all people gonna see when they pop up. Anyway, so this is the mug. I designed this. I actually I want to shout out Martika J Makes, because her and I met early last year, and I talked to her and worked with her on some different things and had a conversation with her, and then I decided to just do it on my own, try and see how it works, putting in all my branding information. I mean, it was a lot of edits and everything to it to get the look that I wanted, but I am so super proud of that. So again, it's a 15-ounce mug. You do have until February 28th to place your order, but that is absolutely it. It's limited edition. So the t-shirt and the mug, out of everything I'm gonna show you today, is the only limited edition items. So item number 3, of course, this here is the relaunch. I've been talking about this for a while now, and it is the relaunch of the monthly makes calendar. When I tell you all, I am so happy that this calendar is back. Just for me, I missed writing in this, and I kept myself, I got this last summer, and so the revision and everything last summer, but I refused to use it because I was like, okay, no, don't use it, because I wanted to keep it clean and everything so I can share it now. But yeah, I'm using it now. But the only changes that I made, instead, if you all recall, before it was landscape, now it is portrait, because that makes sense. When I thought calendar initially, you know, I was thinking, you know how a calendar hangs up on the wall, but that's not how I use this. I use this as like a planner for my sewing and all of that. But you have some of the key features is the months are not dated, and that is on purpose. So for me, I didn't want people to think, if they didn't get the calendar at the start of the year, oh, you know, why get it if it's March, April, May, June? You can get it any time of the year, and you'll have that whole year of whenever you get it, because then you can go ahead and put your right in your own dates inside of the calendar. But for those who don't know, the monthly makes calendar has things that you can obviously write down that you have made. You have your pattern, the view you made, the size, the fabric. What is it that you made? Is it a fiber project? Is it a collaboration? Is it a sponsorship? Is it a pattern test, fabric test? Did you post it on social media? So here are the descriptions, and again, you'll be able to see this on the website if you don't see it. So great there. And then if you did any commissions, and then there are wrap-up sections where you have key body measurements you can write down for that month, your monthly highlights, any lessons learned, any fabric swatches you want to save in there, and then your monthly wrap-up. That's what these last 2 pages are. It has all of that information in there. So you have that for every single month in the monthly makes calendar. Now here's the thing. This is what I decided to do this time when I relaunched it. You are getting for the same prices. It's the same price. And prices for everything is on the website. But besides just getting the monthly makes calendar, you are also going to get free a sticker sheet. If I can get this to hold up. A sticker sheet. Yes, you will get a sticker sheet to go with your monthly makes calendar. It will be free. Again, you'll be able to see the design. I know the way the sun is showing, you might not be able to see all of these great, but you got tape measure, thread, dress form, and they're kiss cuts. So all I'm doing, all you would do is just peel them off. See there? You just peel them off and use them that way. And so yes, these are free for those who purchase the monthly make calendar. You can see across the top it says monthly makes stickers, and so that is what you will get for free. However, we can't stop there. We need more stickers, and so I have also created, and more designs of stickers will come out across the year. So stay tuned for all of that. But as the initial launch, you will also get 2 other designs of sticker sheets. I call this one the stitch, fold, and clip sticker sheet. So you have this one, and you also have the sewing is my superpower. Don't we love that saying? Sewing is my superpower, as another option. Yeah, you'll be able to look at those more closely on the website. And the one I don't have in front of me, but I'll pop it up right here. So say, for example, for the monthly makes calendar, you don't want to write in the numbers for the month. There is a sticker sheet that will be available. I'll pop it up right here that you can purchase in addition to for minimal pennies on a dollar, that you will be able to purchase if you just like stickers. So these stickers can be used in your monthly makes calendar, in your planners, in your junk journal. If you're junk journaling, if you're into junk journaling, I'm getting back into junk journaling, but anyway, and so if you're doing any of those types of things, and they are waterproof, I will say that they are waterproof and they are matte. So I did not do glossy, only because I think about how I use stickers, and when I'm writing, sometimes I write across a sticker, and depending on the type of pen I'm using, it doesn't write on that sticker. But I can write across these if I happen to be writing something and the sticker is just kind of right there and I'm kind of writing across it or something. Hopefully that makes sense. So they are waterproof, and so yeah, very excited about that. So those are the sticker sheets. The next item, sticky notes, and these are 50 sheets each. Let me hold them up for you. Sticky notepads, yes, aren't they so cute? When I tell you, when these came in, I was just, my heart just melted. And I've shared this with some people in person. The only thing that's changing is this one, the purple. You see how there is a darker border for that? I actually switched the border to be lighter, just so there's more writing space on it. So when you see this on the website, you'll see a lighter border instead of the darker one. And then for both, I made available only the bottom part has a border edge, so that way you can have an option. That was just some immediate feedback I received here. And yeah, 3x3 sticky notepads. And so of course, jot down your notes, jot down your measurements. I use these types of things, you guys, in sewing, and so I'm always post-it notes something and putting it in my, I've shown that even here on the channel when I'm doing adjustments, or I'm writing something down, or I need to run to the store to get something, I'll jot something down on a post-it note and stick it down. But that's me. I like writing things down. Some things I do put in my phone or something like that, but typically I love pen to paper. I absolutely love it. The next item that you will see is the sewing themed notepad. These notepads are absolutely gorgeous. They are 3 by 8 inches by 7 by 8 inches. Absolutely love. Now I use these all the time in my house too. And they will come with a magnetic, they come with magnetic backings. In the event you use them like I do, I use them multiple ways. Some ways I don't hang anything up. We have notepad on our refrigerator for writing like our grocery list for the week. Obviously it has the magnet on the back. Other times if I don't need the magnet, it doesn't matter. I'll just put it, you know, on my work surface and write things down. Again, 50 sheets. When I tell you, I mean, in the top of one says my sewing list and the other one says sewing to do. But obviously you can use it for whatever you like, but let me have a whole list. And then you can use this other item I'm going to be sharing with you in a moment to, with some other specialty pieces in your sewing Notion toolkit, but I'll show that in a minute. But absolutely love these. You can use these again to write down full lists, to write down maybe items that you need, a full list of future projects, and yeah, you can go ahead and have your sewing themed notepad. Now, here is, I kind of told the fib in a way. There is one more item that is limited edition, but first let me show you these. More sewing themed items, and this is mouse pads. Look at these. These mouse pads are available, and again, the sizing and everything will be on the website. But I have 3 different designs, actually 4, but here is one. These are the dress forms. Then this is your Sojo is Calling with the pink background and purple center. Your Sojo is Calling with the purple background and a pink center. And then, yes, I had to do it. I had to do it. Limited edition. Again, this one will only be available until February 28th. It is the luxury sewing retreat, what I've already shown you, but we have it in a mouse pad. This will also be available for purchase. When I tell you, I am so proud of these. I am so proud of these, how these turned out, and you guys, I am so super proud of these. Okay, next, we only have a couple more items, then we can get on to patterns. Next is we have and these come in a set of 2, and I actually will flip the camera around so you can see these a little bit closer. We have a set of car coasters. Yes, these are and they are all gradient style. And so you will notice that for these, they have a slight gradient hue to them. But this one says, if you can see it, almost done, hurry home, that project can't finish itself. We have drink up, your next project is waiting. And drink up, time for your next project. I am so happy with these. Love how these turned out. And so these are standard size for your standard size cup holder in your vehicle. That's what these are for. And it does have the little, you would have seen that little indentation there. That's so you can easily get the car coaster in and out of the holder in your vehicle, and you're not struggling to get it out. But the condensation and everything on drinks and whatnot, and you can help keep your car holder clean with car coasters, sewing themed car coasters. I am so happy with those. And then we have, last but not least, dun, 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 we have sewing theme jumbo paper clips. I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see these a little bit closer. So there you have it. You see, this is the dress form, and then this is a sewing machine with thread, and this is the dress form with bolts of fabric. If you are those who are paying attention, you know these are all designs that I've already come out with other things. And so yes, those are the jumbo paper clip. Why jumbo paper clips? One, they are absolutely cute. They are acrylic. And what would you use these for? What would you use these for? Well, multiple things. But the thing that I thought of, one of the many things I thought of, usually when I have like my pattern out, especially if I've already cut everything, I have everything kind of cut out and kind of laying around, I always use some kind of clip. I might use the larger Wonder clips, not the smaller ones, but the larger Wonder clip, and I would have everything here. Here's my pattern that I'm working on. Here's the paper, and then I might even have my instructions. And again, this is if I'm prepping or working on something, I need to move things out of the way. So if you have a smaller sewing space, this may also be great, but any size sewing space, this will work. And so maybe I have everything here. I am going to use my paper clip and keep everything together. And guess what? You can go ahead and pop this inside your project bag so everything is together. And yeah, you don't have any problems with missing anything. It's a very nice size paper clip. I will show you what the full design is. So because then you might be thinking, okay, for some people you might be able to barely tell that this was a dress form with fabric, and then this here was the sewing machine. So I'll pop up the two full images, and then these here are what you get with the paper clip. And so I am so super proud of these. I'm super proud of all of these products. And so yeah, and again, place your pre-orders. Place your pre-orders so we can ensure that you get these. Everything will be available here on out, of course, but there are those limited edition items, and you want to be the first to get in on these so you can add them into your sewing space, add them into your sewing toolbox. So yeah, let me know what you think. What you think of these items, what you think of these products, what would you get, what do you like the most out of everything? Are there multiple things that you like? Give me some feedback down in the comment section. But that is it for now, because of course I'll talk more about these in future videos. There are two other products that are dropping. One is another one for the retreat, but I'm saving that for a surprise. So I'm just going to wait till later in February to announce that product. But the other product, I haven't gotten the prototype on just yet. And so that will be coming up soon. But so you'll be hearing more, but definitely let me know what you think. Head over to the website after you watch this video and place your orders. Place your orders. I want to see what people are going to be gravitating towards, what you're going to be picking up. And so yeah, limited edition t-shirt. It's only the t-shirt, the mug, and this the retreat mouse pad, which I showed you, the retreat mouse pad. That is limited edition. So you definitely want to place your order for those. Now, let's get into BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. All right, everybody. So this part of the video is all about BHM Pattern Designer Sewing Challenge. As I said at the beginning of the video, is Black History Month Pattern Designer Sewing Challenge. This is the 7th year that this sewing challenge has been going on. I created this sewing challenge 7 years ago, and the reason being is because I did not see a huge representation at the time. It has since evolved and grown, and I love it. I love seeing it, but there wasn't a big push or at least representation for Black pattern designers, and there weren't many indie at all back 7 years ago at all. And every year I am just so ecstatic to see how many more Black pattern designers are coming up that are putting out new patterns and different things like that. But let me tell you, 7 years ago, I can count on one hand how many was out there. Now we have a plethora, and I absolutely love it. So what I have done on my website, there is a page, BHM Pattern Designers page. I will put that link down in the description box. Read the full history of everything about BHM Pattern Designers Sewing Challenge, but also you will see links to Black Pattern Designers, their web pages. So when I say Black Pattern Designers, I'm not just saying garment only. I'm saying garment, crochet, knitting, embroidery, handbags, wallets, quilting. It's out there. Bras, it's out there. And so go ahead and head over to the website, look at the links, look at the full list, and that way you can do your own research. Do your research, people. I have all the resources there for you. Also on my channel, I have a BHM Pattern Designers playlist, which shares all of the different every February what I've made, and then the roundup of other entries, people, what they have made. I will leave that, I'll let that pop up at the end of this video, and I'll leave a link to it down in the description box. But yeah, so I am so super excited about it. Quick, here are the rules. I'll pop up the graphic here. The sewing challenge is from February 1st through February 28th, 2025. You cannot stitch, you cannot crochet, you cannot knit, you cannot none of that until February 1st. However, you can prep. Go ahead and prepare. Get the pattern. Have the yarn set up. Have your needles set up. Have your pattern cut out. You know, that type thing. But there was no stitching, no sewing, no crocheting, no knitting, none of that until February 1st. And this is on the honor system. It is on the honor system. So, but it's February 1st through the 28th. And you must tag Sew Natural Dane and BHM Pattern Designers, and use the hashtag BHM Pattern Designers 25. I'll put all of that on the screen so you have it. Those three things must be on your post when you do your entry. So you're sharing it over on Instagram. You'll go ahead, tag Sew Natural Dane, tag BHM Pattern Designers, and use that hashtag BHM Pattern Designers 25. Now, I've said this over the past several years. Do not miss doing one of those three things, please. It is super busy. 2025 is even busier, the most busiest I have been with the sewing challenge. I will not be circling back to people talking about, oh, you forgot to tag Sew Natural Dane, oh, you forgot to use the hashtag. Can't do that this year, you guys. Cannot. Too busy. February is definitely going to be super duper busy. And so yeah, so make sure it's super easy. These are the things you have to do. And of course, use a Black pattern designer. Now, here's the thing. I am going to say this, and I am not trying to disparage anybody or anything like that, or insult your intelligence. But I get these questions. You guys wouldn't believe what I get in my email and what I get in my DMs. First things first. Black pattern designer means the pattern was designed by a Black pattern designer. Okay, it could have been in the book, it could have been, you know, something like that, right? But it's designed by a Black, it's an actual pattern. It's an actual pattern that was designed by a Black pattern designer. There you go. Secondly, no, a Black person on the front of a pattern does not count unless they are the designer. And again, I'm not saying this to be facetious or anything like that. It's just, you guys, I get these questions every single year. And just because you see a Black person on the front or a person of African descent on the front of a pattern does not mean that that is a Black pattern designer. And I get this a lot with the commercial patterns, because obviously commercial patterns put all kind of ethnicities and whatnot on the front of the pattern cover, right? But yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean just because you see a Black person, a Black model on the front of a pattern cover makes them the pattern designer. Keep that in mind. And last but not least, the other thing I want to mention is no, Mimi G does not count. Every year I get this question. No, her husband is a black pattern designer, Norris. Yeah, use his patterns. Use the patterns that Norris has created if you want to use his patterns, by all means. And that's a good segue into the commercial patterns. Know Me Patterns has several black pattern designers. Use their patterns in the sewing challenge. Feel free. That's super easy. I know a lot of people have done that because they can get their hands on them a little bit easier and different things of that nature. Do that. There's tons of indie patterns. That's why I have a complete list. Well, I won't say complete because there are some black indie pattern designers I didn't know were pattern designers. And so I'm still learning, still building up the list, but I will only add those black indie pattern designers to my website that I have gotten permission from them to do so. If I reach out to a black indie pattern designer to be added to the website and they tell me no or they don't respond, I do not add them. And so yeah, that's the caveat with that. But so it's not an exhaustive list, but it has quite a few of the black pattern designers that are out there. So again, head on over to the website so you can see and just click all the links. Click right on over to their websites where you can take a look at their patterns and see what they have to offer. So let's go ahead and get into it. We have there's just a few new pattern designers that were added over the past year to the website, and I want to share those with you. Again, if you want to see what I have personally made in the past, if you want to know what I will be making, stay tuned for next Sunday's video, because the sewing buzz for February will be all about BHM pattern designers and what I personally will be making. So who are the latest pattern companies that I have added to the website within the last year? We have Patterns by D. She had kicked off, well no, she had a peplum pattern, but she did the Sassy Sweatsuit. You all know that is one, spoiler alert, that I'm already making for BHM. But Patterns by D. You have Malaria Design. She came out with a Harmony Peplum belt. That is something that I think will be easy. So if you're looking for beginner-friendly patterns for those who might just be participating, again, remember, you can do knitting, you can do quilting, you can do handbag, you can do wallets. Again, websites, links to the websites are on the BHM Pattern Designers page. Go check them out. But this, I would say, would be a relatively easy one to do. And if you go to her, Malaria Designs, her actual IG, you can see different ways that she has styled this piece, which is very, very nice. Then we have Juliana. Many of you probably follow her here on YouTube. She is the Curated Curvy, and she came out with the Jameson skirt. But again, and these that I'm listing right now, just these top 5, I will leave links to them down in the description box, but they're also on the website. But I wanted to highlight them because they're the most recent. But if you go to the Curated Curvies, her Etsy page, you will see that she has 2 really cute bag patterns. Look super duper easy that you can make for the sewing challenge as well. So she do have a couple bag patterns, but she has the Jameson skirt as well if you're looking for a skirt pattern. Then we have Fashion Therapy, and she relaunched under the name Fashion Therapy. I believe it was called the Fashionable Therapist before, but anyway, so now she has the mini bow sweatshirt, and she also has sweatpants pattern. And her other pattern that was under the previous name is also on the website. But you'll see that as well when you go out to her website. Then my latest fiber art that was added is Weft Fabric and Needlework Shop. She also has some embroidery work patterns out there, but she also offers fabrics as well. So I will leave a link to, and her name is Rochelle, and I will leave a link to all 5 of these down in the description box. But definitely head over to the website to see a fuller list of many, many more. You're not just going to see pattern designers, you're going to see black owned fabric companies. You're going to see books. You'll see Blue Cup Shop, who's also a sponsor. She is a black owned PDF printing company. So if you want to have your patterns printed, use Blue Cup Shop. This is the time to go ahead and get them. And then of course you have another beginner friendly, I want to say, from Know Me. The one I made personally, and I know it's super duper easy, is by Brittany J. Jones. It's ME2002. That is super duper easy. If you're looking for a top to do that's really easy, that is one to do. So stay tuned. I will pop up here sponsors. I'll talk more about sponsors in February, but I'll pop up a graphic here sharing all of the different sponsors that we have for online as well as for the retreat. Come February 1st, for those who don't know, there will be discount codes from several of our sponsors that you can use beginning February 1st through February 28th. Those will be shared on the website come February. Once February 1st hit, it'll probably be at the end of the day, January 31st. But February 1st, you will see on the website, and you'll start seeing shared on social media the discount codes from those sponsors who are offering discount codes during the month of February. Speaking of which, if you made it this far, thank you, because you can have 10% off your pre-order purchase from So Natural Dane if you decide to pick up any of the items that I have shared with you today. So for my YouTube family, you get SNDYT10. I will put that on the screen. Go ahead, use that discount code, and you can get 10% off your purchase if you go ahead and grab this now. I'm not sure how long the discount code will be up for. Oh yes, I do. I wrote it down. February 7th. February 7th, which is my birthday. So it ends on my birthday. February 7th. You have until February 7th to get the 10% off. SNDYT10 to get 10% off until February 7th, 2025. And so yeah, I thought I would run kind of a 2 weeks of, almost full 2 weeks of a little bit of a discount code for you to use. But yeah, that is it, everybody. Again, if you hung in to the end of the video, thank you. I appreciate it. I know it was long. And so let me know, what do you think? Are you getting geared up? Are you participating this year in BHM Pattern Designer Sewing Challenge? Are you picking up any of the items that I've shared with you today? What is your favorite? What are you looking forward to receiving? All of the good things, tell me down in the comment section. All right, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. You all have a blessed start to your week, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.